Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Mayor's Monday message for August 27th, 2018. Got to start off with a big Go Bearcats! 63 to 16. 63 to 16 over Reading. Congratulations. That's just amazing and off to a good start. And look forward to going to some games and watching the great talent. Speaking of talent, thank you to everybody that was involved from York and from all over in York Fest and Fringe Fest, the amazing Extremity concert that was at York High Saturday night, the Children's Art and Literary Awards, the juried exhibition, the Adult Awards. It was just an incredible weekend in York, and of course, as always, thank you to Mary Yapel. Oh, and I just got a signal that I was supposed to thank all the other musicians. I'm sorry. What's that? Oh, that was what the signal was. Cigar box guitar. Sorry, I was only there for 5 minutes. It was quite a busy week. This week, we've got more great stuff coming up. We've got the Labor Day Festival at Kiwanis Lake, and yes, we're working on cleaning up Kiwanis Lake. We've seen a lot of posts. I'm going to be out there. As you probably know, I've been doing creek cleanups for 18 years. I want to see it cleaned up. We've got a serious problem, though, between the aquatic vegetation out there and the geese that are putting a lot of nutrients into the water and helping that stuff to grow. So I'm talking with the Pennsylvania Game Commission, the National Fish and Wildlife Federation, or not Federation, the Department of Fish and Wildlife. But we're going to try and get something working over at Kiwanis Lake, and we do have a plan put together. So I appreciate everybody's comments. We have been working on it, and we will continue to work on it. Unfortunately, the number of geese that we have, I won't get into any of the dirty details, but if you're out there, you know. I mean, they just, they leave a lot behind, let's say it that way, and it's hard to even keep up with it. What the food trucks is coming back. Our food truck festival is at Penn Park this Sunday, so there will be, I think, over 50 food trucks and plenty to eat for everybody and entertainment. It'll be a great time. I do have to address the rumblings that are going on about this video, the lip sync challenge that the police department did without the mayor's office's knowledge. It's really obviously it's becoming controversial, but here are the facts behind it. I found out last week that the police officers and a production company, an independent production company, had put a video together, and that it include one of our local businesses that chooses to use divisive issues within their advertising. And that's okay. I have no problem with an independent company doing what they want with their advertising. That's up to them. But when it becomes associated with the York City Police Department, we're getting in a dangerous area there. I'm here to represent everybody in York City. That's my job, and it's my job also to try and improve the safety and make people feel safe. And I was approached, because some people saw this filming going on, I was approached and it was brought to our attention, and people were like, why are you associating with the police department with this divisive messaging? And so I knew, actually I knew ahead of time that I did not want to see this happening. Unfortunately, it went on without my knowledge, and then we ended up in a controversy here. But the fact is that I had to make a decision. On one hand, if I chose to release the video, there were going to be people that felt less safe, that felt like our police department now also had the opinions that are expressed by this company. And, and if I chose to release it, or chose not to release it, I knew there were going to be a bunch of people angry at me. So I would rather have people angry at me than have anyone in the city feel less safe. And so people told me that that's what would happen, and I'm going to err on the side of caution. You can think whatever you want. This isn't about political parties. This isn't about anything like that. This is about people feeling safe. And when you use wedge issues to make jokes, not everybody thinks that they're funny. You know, when we make there's a reason that we don't say certain kind of jokes anymore. You know, we're evolving. We start actually thinking about how it might affect somebody. You know, wasn't that long ago, you know, oh, the Polish jokes were a big thing. You don't do that kind of stuff anymore. You know, we've grown up. We've matured. We now, some of us, actually consider the feelings of other people when we think about jokes. So, you know, and there's a lot of people that'll hear the jokes and they won't stand up for themselves because they're afraid that they're going to get bullied, you know, or being called a snowflake or called anything else that I'm being called on Facebook right now, which, you know, that stuff doesn't hurt me, but you know, I'm willing to stand up and say that, you know, we can't say things that we think are funny when those things are actually hurting other people. So that's my decision. I'm sticking to it. Again, the person, or I should say the company that is featured in the video, they have their First Amendment rights. They can do what they want to, but I am not going to let our people in York City think that our police department is in any way associated with those opinions. So I'm sure I'm going to hear a lot more opinions on my decision, but I just wanted to make it clear and have it come directly from me. This is about trying to improve the relationship between our police officers and our residents. This is about trying to heal old wounds, about trying to make people feel safer, not excluded or feel like they're being made fun of. So anyhow, I know I'll hear more opinions from you on this, but that's the things you got to deal with when you're sitting in this seat. So it's been dealt with. Again, look forward to hearing from you, but much more, I look forward to having fun this weekend and seeing you out around the city. So we'll see you out. Have a good week.